Mohamed Salah break and set a new Premier League record. But then the beautiful stamp strike from James Tarkowski leave the Merseyside derby 2-2, Liverpool to Everton 2 in the Goodison Park. What a beautiful game this was. It wasn't so full of some high expectations or some kind of skillful football or that kind of game that you know that someone has dominated match. But then derby is always a derby. The fight, the adrenaline that was going through in the game left the game in the final and two red card or even three red cards, including Liverpool coach Allister. Okay,
Actually,
were you expecting Liverpool to draw this game?
one way or the other, I would say yes. Because we've seen the inform Everton for the past few, I think their past few games. They are on the right course. Since it's also been a derby, Liverpool wasn't going to take the 3 points or wasn't going to take the game easily. The Goodison Park was full of surprises. Liverpool went in the game, thinking they will probably win the game with ease, as the Liverpool fans thought. To even increase the tally, now they are on top. They are still on top of the table with 7 points between them and Arsenal. So they wanted to increase it, so I think, to 9 points. But it didn't happen that way. Since it's a derby, there was a lot of surprises in the game, Although the equalizer wasn't, I say, the referee added plus, only I think 5 minutes here, and the goal came on the 90+8. That was why I think and it's not even got a red card. It was true that the game, like the time, the additional time, they played more than that. So, but it's football. If the referee hasn't restored, like you can't stop playing. You have to keep on playing until the final whistle has been.
The final whistle has been blown. This is an Everton side who have scored 8 goals in their past 5 games. Everton versus Liverpool have not drawn any of their last 3 matches against each other. And Beto has been the striker who has like a lot of goal expected target in Everton game. But for him to score that first goal was absolutely wonderful. Goodison Park first goal was scored by Beto. He has been criticized. He has been a player who came in Everton, was struggling a lot, but the past few games he has been a nail storming to the opposite side. But for him to go and stand with that free kick and the way he finished it up was incredible. What do you think about the striker Everton performance and also that particular goal as well?
All right, so I think Bento did a very fantastic job giving, I think, Everton, the goal they were looking for in the early minutes of the game. And, if you have I think, such a striker, when he came in, as you said, the ups and downs were too much for him, but he's been able to, I think, stand to the critics, and now things are looking good for him. For instance, like a day like this, the Goodison Park, the fans behind you, everything, delivering such a good, give out a good goal, the fans and supporters rallying behind you, I think when the late goal came, the fact that like the stadium, you could see the joy, the excitement, like football has been awakened, So this is like a turning point for Everton, Although they are on the right course, as I said earlier, they are on the right course. But this game, particularly with the title contenders, could be a turning point for Everton in this game. Now I think they are on the 15th or 16th position on the table. I think on the table, they're going to confirm that. But on the long run, they will have a better position at the end of the season. I think they are doing fantastically well. They are doing very, very well. And the player, I think, he's one of the players to watch out for. If Everton will probably move far this season, he's one of the top strikers to watch out for.
Talking about Liverpool, for the past 5 games Liverpool have played, they've been able to score 12 goals in that match. They have kept the most clean sheet in the Premier League, about 10 clean sheets, more than any other club. And Mohamed Salah has been the top scorer of the competition, making it 21 today. And Mohamed Salah is an incredible and massive player. Away goals contribution is about 22. He has scored 13 goals and also the rest is just an assist, and making it 21. And the most that have been able to have goal contribution in the Premier League competition ever was 21. This means that Mohamed Salah at age 31 is still setting record in the Premier League. His name was just in the stadium after he has assisted to them with Allister scoring his goal with a wonderful header and score his goal to lead Everton in the Goodison Park just in the second half. What do you make up of Mohamed Salah performance, even though his contract is still on hold with Liverpool?
Right, so I think let me start I'll start with the contract with Salah and Liverpool. I think he made it clear that his focus is on to win the Premier League, and afterwards, I think he will consider a new chapter in his career. He's been for Liverpool for several years, and it's time for him after the season. I think he will say goodbye to Liverpool. That will be a sad news for Liverpool because we've seen the lives of Mane, Firmino and Salah. This strikers, they were very, very good. They've left, and now it's time for Salah to also consider a new chapter in his career. And he has been one of the, not only this season, but I think he's during this period in Liverpool, he has been one of the instrumental players for Liverpool, with the Champions League, the league as well, and everything. He has been one of the most successful players, African players, to be precise, in the Premier League and also in Liverpool history. He keep on making history and everything. Well, he's one of the top strikers this season to contribute to goal and assist. Every single game that he plays, he's either scoring or assisting. And today, good for him. He has his name. He was the one who assisted Allister in the first goal and also got in the second goal, giving Liverpool the second goal. He will keep on breaking records. So far as he's in the Premier League, he will keep on breaking records and setting new targets. He's good. I think he's the best African player that I think in this era that I would say, one of the best African players in this era to witness. We are blessed to have Mohamed Salah in our generation this time, in the Premier League as well.
Yeah, a derby which shows about 6 yellow cards in the game, and also ended up with 3 yellow cards. But before we go to the 3 yellow cards, what a wonderful goal, a beautiful stamp goal from James Tarkowski, a captain who has shown a leadership example, a defender who has run from the defensive field to score an equalizer, such an important equalizer in the Goodison Park. I don't think he will ever be forgotten by Everton fans. What a goal. When we all thought maybe Liverpool has still the 3 points in the Goodison Park, but then Tarkowski goal just changed everything. Take us through that moment.
Liverpool fans, when I think they played over the 90+5, they were relaxed in the game. They thought, I think they already won the game with the 3 points, so they were a bit relaxed. Since I said earlier on, once the referee hasn't whistled the final whistle, we have to always be active. You have to keep on playing as you are playing before. And that's one thing Liverpool feel to. We're on Liverpool tough and tough. This game, we couldn't predict that Liverpool played or that Everton played. The game was tough. The game was, you could say, both sides were trying. They tried their possible best. And kudos to I think the captain, as you said, Tarkowski. He gave one of the incredible moments. I think Everton fans would never forget. This moment they will never forget. When the goal came, they thought if it was even an offside. They have to even pause the game, check everything, the goal line, everything to confirm that indeed it's not an offside. And when the referee confirmed it was an offside, you could see most of the fans, even run to the third line to celebrate with them. It was full of people since, you could see the fans enjoy celebrating. It was, I think, it will sleep very well. Everton fans, will take this as a bonus. Yeah, they deserve. They try.
They deserve it for sure. And the most moment that actually surprised me was when the on-screen showed that the green line that he wasn't offside. The referee was still actually playing to hear from them and all. But then finally, referee has blown the whistle. But then an incident happened. where Dokure, who has performed marginable, could have scored 2 goals in the game, went to Liverpool fans and then tried to do some kind of, and then what actually happened, and then it came 3 red card at that moment after final whistle being spot on. Never, it's been a long time I see such drama in a match, but Merseyside derby actually showed everything. And it take us to the red cards. Like, was it a proper red card, or it was just because they couldn't confirm it before the game actually end? And I hope we would get the confirmation maybe later the day.
So I think it was due to emotion. After this such incidents, Everton's fans were excited. Beto, no. So in such coincidence, if you don't comport yourself, it will lead to a lot of fight. It escalated to a lot of things, even extent that Eddie Slot even had a red card. So there were a lot of things running through. I think that late equalizer for Everton. And now, as we said, we are yet to find out why, or that if the red card of I think of the end slot will be reversed, or they will appeal for it. Let's wait and see. I think tomorrow we will find out more about that incident. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is what it is. And there was a lot of Champions League games actually played today as well. And hey, we will not be discussing much into details of the Champions League. Maybe our next Champions League games, probably we can give you more into details. For sure, today, Club Brugge actually won against Atlanta by 2 goals to 1. And also Celtic lost at home to Bayern Munich by 2 goals, won against AC Milan at home, 1 goal to 0. And Monaco, who played at home today, lost to Benfica by 1 goal to 0. And that was the Champions League that actually transpired today. So there's a lot of opportunities for away teams like Bayern Munich and also Benfica, who have won today away from home. But for Club Brugge and Atlanta, we all know that what happened to Atlanta, a lot of injuries. But hey, anything can still happen in the Champions League for sure. It's not over until it's over. Eddie, or do you have something to say about that?
yeah, it's just surprising to see Atlanta losing to I think Club Brugge in the Champions League. I think the first leg. But one thing which is good for Atlanta is they have the advantage to play the second leg in I think at home with the home advantage. So they might be able to I think win against them by maybe two nil, or maybe by even more. So that's what they will have to do. And with Monaco, I think we also expect Monaco to probably make it big, but they failed to do so. So they still have a lot to fight for because they still have second leg to play for. So that's one thing we should. But it's a similar game too. They also suffered by Feyenoord by 1 goal to 0. This is what it is. We couldn't see much goals like yesterday. But I think
Yeah, we
there
couldn't
was
see much goals like yesterday. And hey, with me is Eddie. And if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video. And hey, if you're a football fans, give us thumbs up by subscribing. We'll see you in the next video.